Did you see that thing Game Test Play posted in chat?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Cool.
I see his token. I see gamer.
And then Mine's Gaming.
Mine's Gaming is there.
Yeah,
fucking sweet, man.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the bounty thing could work. It's pretty cool. I saw that you did some of Mine's Gaming's bounties, huh?
Yeah, I did 2.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Just testing it out,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
always like testing this stuff.
Just like you tested out sharing whatever my post, and it didn't work on the Twitter thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I saw that,
Did you get the 23 tokens, or it just like you can't like do anything?
I don't know. I don't know how to check. I guess I have to maybe see a blog explorer or something like that. I don't know. Maybe Minds Gaming can explain to us how to check. Like I'm still trying stuff, but I tried to share your post. It finally did share. It's because it wasn't click, like the pop-up wasn't coming up that would allow me to share anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But finally, like I went back and I was able to share it.
Okay.
I don't know how to check though if I got the 23 tokens, but I'm assuming I did.
Yeah, hopefully you did.
I just tried doing a campaign. For a bounty, see what happens. But I do think it could be helpful, at least into like getting some interest in people. Like, okay, this is where I am. This is where you'll find most of me.
Yeah. I think that's what
I think it could work a little bit.
I think that's like ultimately like one of the functions of I gotta do a post about it because I did the thing that I shared with you. I don't know if you ever got access to it on the Clarity of Minds Gaming.
Yeah. I haven't moved MTCG to Ethereum to like my MetaMask. But I went there. It tells me that I have to have at least one in my MetaMask, but I haven't moved any. I have to get to that, man. But I will.
Yeah, for sure. But like, I think too for you, put your digital nomad like series on there.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I think too, like there's like several different like functions or like things how we could use like certain things. I think like for instance like the stuff you already did with digital nomad, some of the stuff that I have done with like early thoughts about like Imaginarium, about like DAOs, about like forking mindset, like that kind of stuff is all similar, but this gives us like these new way of talking about stuff, so that like when we talk about it and write about it, say via the Joy Stream DAO, like we're at least within our group we have like a general understanding, but like we want to push some of these ideas of like community builders, of creators, and like having even a metaphorical like stake at the table, you know what I mean? As far as like how we're talking about certain things that we're doing, and then like even token engineering, and even like talking about like ecosystems and like what we mean by that. And like that's what I shared recently, what I've been doing with which is going to be like the first like prototype of the binary web. And it's this app, and they're using organic network, like a single like cell organisms or whatever. Like I think this one that I was using was like an algae, and I used like the preset of honeycombs, but you could like adjust it and make like all sorts of like different variations of that. And then it like just like grows in a sense according to like like simulating the natural growth of like algae or whatever.
That's very interesting.
And so it creates like this web, right? These natural like web, like when we talk about mycelia, we're kind of like talking about that. And even what I'm talking about, like in mandala narrative, what I mean by like disembodied poetics, like I'm talking about like, you know, that kind of atmosphere that like creates the expression, you know, like it's all of those like background echoes that like move people to be like interested in certain things, and even move and push people to like express certain things, you know what I mean? I remember one time I got like this weird talk, and I was like, you know, I would consider like Rushkoff kind of like a leader, not because he says he is, because when he talks, like I move, and like
okay,
like in the sense that like I'll be like thinking about something or like talking about something and having a take like in that sense, and then like he would like echo or reflect that, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, so at least I'm like in the right area of thought, you know what I mean? Like okay, like let me play with this more, or like okay, like at least that's like a, you know, like an area to think about or to play around in. And I don't know, it's just interesting when we're talking about like this weird stuff that I'm doing in mandala narrative.
So weird, but cool.
Yeah, and you know, like it's all these like fragments, and it's like and this is actually what I think I really mean about mandala, and like for me, it's like they're not necessarily conscious, like mapped out thoughts. They're just like I say something, and then later I like, oh, I think I meant it this way. But like and it's so funny to interact with John because like he's always asking like these good questions, and I'm like, you know, I actually just used that phrase because it sounded good. That's like almost always like my initial like reaction. I think I used that because it sounded good, like, or it sounded similar to something else I was trying to say. And then, but then it's also too like, I don't know, like I mess around with all these images, right? And I never really know what I'm gonna use it for. And then like I hear like a song or something, or there's just something that happens, and I'm like, okay, I gotta use it this way. You know what I mean? But like I like first like just play around with it first, and then like later, like it makes sense to me. I don't know. That's just my process, I guess.
No, but I get it. You know, like we're simpler than we think sometimes. You know, like yeah, it just sounds cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But it does end up crafting some sort of meaning, you know, like as you build it, as you play around with it, like it does end up meaning something.
Yeah.
To you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you have behind there?
Okay, these ones are the background I'm calling the vapor test one, and it's like this like weird color pattern that I keep messing around with in the kaleidoscope. But then I got the shrooms, and then I got the Minds Gaming token. And what's cool about the Minds Gaming token is like the background that what the token's in is in the CERN Hadron Collider. So that's what that is.
No way.
And then there's just the crazy disembodied Terrence McKenna head floating in the middle over there. So, yeah.
Amazing.